Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to tonight's bi-district playoff basketball game between the San Isidro Lady Tigers representing District 32 1A versus your Dehennis Cowgirls representing District 31 1A, live here from Charlotte High School. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. As we begin to get settled in here. In game number one, Oasis Canyon defeated San Perlita 59-34. And game number two, we have the San Isidro Lady Tigers versus your Dehennis Cowgirls. Live here on Dehennis Athletics. Winner of tonight's matchup will face the winner of Moulton and Richards. That game is being played tonight as well. I'd like to introduce your Dehennis Cowgirls under head coach Jose Martinez, assistant coach Christina Finger, junior high coach Brooke McCullum, manager Brianna Slaughter, athletic director Todd Kraft, principal Josh King, superintendent Brian Thompson, number 1 Peyton Burrell, number 2 Cammie Johnson, number 3 Ashton Ralph, number 4 Riley Philippi, number 5 Sage Everett, number 10 Ellie Lutz, number 11 Cooper Zachary, number 12 Alicia Garcia, number 14 Kylie Thompson, number 15 Peyton Beard, number 20 Marina Aguilar, and number 25 Ruby Joyner. And for the designated visiting team, the San Isidro Lady Tigers under head coach Trey Mills, manager Ariana Perez, district principal Lori Moore, superintendent Sarah Alvarado, number 3 Estrella Martinez, number 4 Natalie Alvarez, number 10 Ariana Garza, number 11 Olivia Reyes, number 13 Ana Elizondo, number 14 Melanie Guevara, number 15 Ashley Becerra, number 21 Eloisa Cantu, and number 22 Andrea Garcia. Once again, we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in here live tonight, here on YouTube only tonight, as Facebook is having some issues. We're about 3 minutes and 50 seconds from getting things started here live from Charlotte High School, 2024 bi-district basketball playoff game between your Dehennis Cowgirls and the San Isidro Lady Tigers.
Hi, welcome back. I'm certainly glad you could join me today because today is a very, very special day to me, and I'm glad that you're here to share it with me. So let's get started. Tell you what, I want to get you to try being creative on canvas, just to take your time and sit down and have nothing in mind when you start. Just have a good feeling and be happy and in love with life and your world, and sit down and begin playing. Okay, now I'm going to wash the old brush. And as you know, we wash our brushes with odorless thinner, shake off the excess, just beat the devil out of it. I hope you've enjoyed this. It's a super little painting. It'll teach you a great deal. And I want to thank you once again for sharing today with me, because this was a very special day. And from all of us here, I'd like to wish you happy painting and God bless.
Well, hello there. I bet you didn't know I am a big fan of the Dehennis Cowboys and Cowgirls. So go get them and let's win. Remember, we are Dehennis.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, live from Charlotte High School. 2024 by-district playoff game between the San Isidro Lady Tigers, representing District 32 1A, versus your Hennis Cowgirls, representing District 31 1A. Once again, we are here live from Charlotte High School. As we're going to introduce both teams, and we're going to tip things off here in about 40 seconds. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in here tonight on YouTube. As we await the introductions of both teams. And once again, introducing the starters for the Lady Tigers. Number 4, Natalie Alvarez. Number 10, Ariana Garza. Number 11, Olivia Reyes. Number 13, Ana Elizondo. And number 21, Eloisa Cantu. And for your Hennis Cowgirls, starting number 2, Cami Johnson. Number 3, Ashton Ralph. Number 4, Riley Philippi. Number 12, Alicia Garcia. And number 14, Kylie Thompson. As we get ready to start quarter number 1 here, live from Charlotte High School. And set to jump for the Cowgirls is number 3, Ashton Ralph. And for the Lady Tigers, number 13, Ana Elizondo. And the tip is won by the Lady Tigers. As Garza gives the ball up to Cantu. Alvarez drives, and she's going to get called for traveling. So the Cowgirls first force a turnover. As Riley Philippi to inbound for the Cowgirls to Garcia. Garcia gets a screen from Thompson, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Kylie Thompson. That's going to be her first foul. And Ana Elizondo to inbound for the Lady Tigers. Inbounds the ball to Cantu. Cantu guarded by Philippi and Garcia. And a 3 is put up by Cantu off the side of the rim, rebounded by Thompson. Garcia pushing the ball down the court. Gives the ball to Ashton Ralph, who finds Philippi. Philippi to Johnson in the corner. Inside pass to Kylie Thompson, puts up the shot. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Kylie Thompson. That's a back-to-back offensive calls on Thompson. And Cooper Zachary's going to come in, check in quickly with 7:10 here in the first quarter. Elizondo to inbound for San Isidro. And Garza puts up the shot, and it is good. And the Tigers up 2-0. Garcia to Philippi. Up top to Zachary to Garcia in the corner. Garcia dribbles, drives, lays it up, and it is good. Alicia Garcia gets on the board first for the Cowgirls. Defensive pressure stolen by Ralph. And Ashton Ralph puts up the shot. Rebounded by Garza. Cowgirls putting pressure in the backcourt. And could force another turnover. Ball go over to DeHennis with 6:24 here in the first quarter. Johnson to Philippi. Philippi up top to Ralph. Ralph back to Johnson. Back doors. And they're going to call the foul on number 21, Eloisa Cantu. That's going to be her first foul. So we're tied up here at 2-piece with Philippi to inbound for the Cowgirls. Philippi to Johnson. Johnson gets a screen from Garcia. Up top to Philippi. And they're going to call traveling on Riley Philippi. It's number 13, Ana Elizondo to inbound for San Isidro. Over to Cantu. Cantu to Garza. Loose ball picked up by Garza. Dribbles. And puts up the shot. And prior to the shot, they're going to say that she traveled. So the ball will go back over to the Cowgirls. Garcia brings the ball up for the Cowgirls. And they're going to call the foul on number 21, Eloisa Cantu. That's going to be her second foul here early in the first quarter. And we're going to have a sub, number 22, Andrea Garcia. Check in for Eloisa Cantu. As Philippi set the inbound for the Cowgirls to Garcia. Garcia to Johnson. In the corner to Zachary. Back up top to Johnson. Johnson with the screen from Philippi. Back up top to Ralph. Ralph dribbles, drives, puts up the shot. And it is good for the Cowgirls. Ashton Ralph. As Elizondo finds Alvarez in the corner. Back over to Reyes. And the loose ball is picked up by Johnson. And they're going to call the foul on number 2, Cammie Johnson. That's going to be her first foul. So Martinez inbounds the ball to Garza. Garza by Garcia. Garza dribbles. Stops the dribble. Passes it inside. Deflected into the corner. Back up top to Garza. And this time they're going to call the foul on number 12, Alicia Garcia. It's going to be her first foul. So Ariana Garza to inbound for the Lady Tigers. Garza intended for Alvarez as Johnson picks it off. Stops her dribble, puts up the shot. It is good for Cammie Johnson. Tigers dribbling down the court, puts up the shot. Picked up by Zachary to Garcia. Garcia puts up the jumper. It is good. Ball's inbounded, and the Lady Tigers will call timeout, so we're going to take a timeout with them. Your DeHennis Cowgirls lead with 4:23 here in the first quarter, 8-2. You're watching DeHennis Cowgirl basketball. We'll be right back.
Well, hello there. I bet you didn't know I am a big fan of the Hennis Cowboys and Cowgirls. So go get them and let's win. Remember, we are the Hennis.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, live from Charlotte High School by-district basketball playoff game between the San Isidro Lady Tigers and your DeHennis Cowgirls, live here on DeHennis Athletics. The Hennis up 8-2 here in the first quarter with 4:23 remaining. As Ana Elizondo inbound for the Tigers. Elizondo inbounds the ball to Garza. And ball's deflected by Johnson. Stolen by Garcia. Bounce pass inside to Johnson. Johnson gets her own offensive rebound. Cooper Zachary with the shot. Deflected into the hands of Garcia. Back out to Ralph for three. Off the mark. And the ball will actually go over to the Cowgirls. Loose ball on the ground. Picked up by Reyes. And then Johnson picks up the ball. Dribbles down the court and knocks it out of bounds from behind Alvarez. Riley Philippi to inbound for the Cowgirls. To Garcia. Garcia dribbles, drives, puts up the shot off the backboard. It is good. Isha Garcia with 4 points here in the first quarter. Stolen by Ralph. Ralph dribbling the ball, puts up the shot, and gets the friendly roll. Garza brings the ball up for the Tigers, dribbles and drives. And they're going to call a tie-up between Zachary and Alvarez. 3:09 here in the first quarter. Cowgirls up by 10. Philippi, Garcia, Ralph, Johnson, and Zachary on the floor for your Cowgirls. Garcia over to Johnson. Philippi with the cut, drive, puts the shot up, rebounded by Reyes. And they're going to call a tie-up between Garcia and Reyes, and the possession arrow will remain with San Isidro. Ball's inbounded to Garza. Over to Reyes. And then stolen by Johnson once again. Johnson dribbling. Slows it down. Bounce pass down low to Garcia. Garcia dribbles down the baseline, puts up the shot. And it's going to be rebounded by the Tigers. And they're going to call over and back on San Isidro. So Philippi to inbound. To Garcia. Garcia over to Ralph. Ralph up top to Zachary. Zachary to Philippi. Down low to Garcia. Puts up the shot. It is off the mark. Rebounded by Garza. Garza brings the ball down the court. Takes it all the way. Lays it up. And in and out. And they're going to call the foul. And number 4, Natalie Alvarez. It's going to be her first. Alicia Garcia brings the ball up for the Cowgirls. Swings it over to Philippi. Philippi cross-court pass to Zachary. Over to Garcia. Garcia dribbles. Up top to Ralph. Ralph puts up the three. And they're going to call a tie-up between Johnson and Garza. Possession arrow will remain with the Cowgirls underneath the basket. 1:36 remaining here in the first quarter. Philippi to inbound. Up top to Johnson. Johnson to Zachary in the corner. Zachary dribbles, drives, bounce pass inside. Loose ball picked up by Alvarez. And they're going to call a foul on number 12, Alicia Garcia. That's going to be her second. And that's going to put the Lady Tigers in the bonus. So they're going to get free throws the rest of the quarter. And heading to the free throw line for the Lady Tigers is number 10, Ariana Garza. First attempt from Garza is up and good. And Sage Everett will check in for Alicia Garcia. So on the floor for your Cowgirls, Cammie Johnson, Riley Philippi, Ashton Ralph, Cooper Zachary, and Sage Everett. And the second attempt is up and also good. Johnson brings the ball up for the Cowgirls. Johnson bounce pass to Ralph. Ralph with the fake, dribbles, drives, puts up the shot, and rebounded by Reyes. Cowgirls applying pressure in the backcourt. Pass inside, shot rebounded by Ralph. Ralph will slow it down just a bit. Up top to Philippi. To Everett. Everett is going to get called for traveling. She took an extra step. And Ana Elizondo to inbound for the Lady Tigers. As she inbounds it to ball to Garza. Garza setting up the offense for the Lady Tigers. Swings it over to Reyes. Reyes guarded by Ralph. Inside pass deflected. And the three is up by Cantu and rebounded by Everett. 30 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Philippi, nice inside pass to Ashton Rao, puts up the shot, rebounded by Zachary, who puts up the shot. And Cooper Zachary will head to the free throw line for 2 attempts. "17 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Cooper Zachary, first free throw is up and off the side of the rim. Second attempt from Zachary is up and good. That three is up by Garza. Loose ball picked up. Back to Garza. Garza dribbles, drives, puts up the shot, and they're going to call the foul on number 11, Cooper Zachary. That's going to be her first. And at the free throw line, once again, is number 10, Ariana Garza for the Lady Tigers. First free throw is up and good. As Marina Aguilar and Ellie Lutz check in for Cooper Zachary and Riley Philippi. Second free throw is up and also good. 7-point lead for the Cowgirls as Ralph inbounds the ball to Johnson. And that will be the end of the first quarter with your Dehennis Cowgirls leading 13-6 over the San Isidro Lady Tigers. We'll be back for second quarter action in just a moment. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to start quarter number 2 with the Cowgirls up 13-6. Back out on the floor for your Cowgirls. Number 2, Cammie Johnson. Number 3, Ashton Ralph. Number 12, Alicia Garcia. Number 4, Riley Philippi. And number 14, Kylie Thompson. On the floor for the Lady Tigers. Number 10, Ariana Garza. Number 21, Eloisa Cantu. Number 13, Ana Elizondo. And number 22, Andrea Garcia. And number 11, Olivia Reyes. As Cantu sets up the offense for, Garza sets up the offense for the Tigers. Guarded by Garcia up top, and Johnson. Pass inside, loose ball picked up by Johnson into the hands of Alicia Garcia. Garcia takes the ball down the court. Cross-court pass to Philippi. Philippi dribbles, drives, puts up the shot, and it is good for Riley Philippi. Shot is up and rebounded by Philippi. Philippi takes the ball down the court, swings it up to Garcia. Garcia for 3. Rebounded by Cantu. Shot is up and good for Olivia Reyes. Johnson, inside pass, down low to Philippi, who puts up the shot. Rebounded by Garza. Garza takes the ball the distance, kicks it out for 3. Rebounded by Garcia. Garcia puts up the 3. Rebounded by Elizondo. And deflected by Ralph into the hands of Garcia. Garcia dribbles, drives, puts up the shot, and it is good. Rebounded by Ralph. And Garcia will slow things down just a bit with 5:55 remaining here in the first half. Philippi up top to Garcia. Garcia get a screen from Ralph. And they're going to call 5 seconds on the Cowgirls. The ball will go back over to San Isidro. As Ana Elizondo the inbound for the Tigers. Hands the ball, inbounds the ball to Garza. Cantu back to Garza, who puts up the shot, and it is good. 7-point lead for the Cowgirls. Garcia gets a screen from Ralph, and she's going to get bumped, and they're going to call the foul on number 10, Ariana Garza. That's going to be her first. And checking in for the Lady Tigers, number 4, Natalie Alvarez. For number 22, Andrea Garcia. Philippi to inbound for the Cowgirls to Johnson. Back to Philippi. Pass down low to Thompson, who puts up the shot. And gets her own offensive rebound, puts it back up, and it is good for Kylie Thompson. Pressure being put on by the Cowgirls in the backcourt. And they're going to force a 10-second violation with 4 minutes and 52 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Philippi to inbound to Johnson. Back to Philippi. Philippi dribbles, drives, and the ball will go out of bounds off of Riley Philippi as there was pressure by Ariana Garza in the backcourt. Elizondo to inbound for San Isidro. Gives the ball to Cantu. Deflected by Philippi into the hands of Alicia Garcia. Garcia bounce pass down low to Johnson. Shot is up. Rebounded by Elizondo. And Elizondo traveled, so the ball will go back over to the Cowgirls. Philippi de Garcia on the corner. Pass down low to Thompson. Thompson off the backboard. Rebounded by Garza. Pass down the court. Loose ball picked up by Ralph. And Garcia walks the ball up. Over to Philippi. Back up top to Garcia. Garcia dribbles, drives, puts it up. And rebounded by Elizondo. Garza dribbles, drives, puts up the shot. And they're going to call the foul on number 4, Riley Philippi. That's going to be her first foul. And shooting 2 shots for the Tigers is once again is number 10, Ariana Garza. First free throws up and off the back of the rim. 3:55 remaining here in the second quarter. Cowgirls holding on to a 9-point lead. Second shot is up and good. Philippi inbounds the ball to Garcia. Garcia over to Philippi. Nice pass inside to Ashton Ralph, who puts it off the backboard. It is good. Johnson applying pressure in the backcourt. Pass down the court. And save. What it's going to say, they're going to say her foot was on the line. The ball will go over to the Cowgirls. Garcia over to Philippi. Up top to Johnson. To Garcia. Inside pass to Ralph. Ralph dribbles to Thompson for the jumper. Rebounded by Garza. Nice pass inside to Ana Elizondo, who connects for the Lady Tigers. And Johnson puts up the shot. Rebounded by Alvarez, and they're going to say that she traveled. 2:45 remaining here in the first half. Cowgirls and Lady Tigers has Garcia inbounds the ball to Philippi. Over to Johnson, over to Ralph. To Garcia on the corner for 3. Rebounded by Eloisa Cantu. Garcia applying pressure in the backcourt. Alvarez finds Garza underneath the basket. 6-point lead for the Cowgirls. Garcia dribbling, driving, bounce pass down low to Thompson, who puts it up. It is good. Cantu. Stops the clock with the 1:59. As Elizondo the inbound for the Lady Tigers. Elizondo to Garza. Garza inside to Elizondo. Loose ball picked up by Thompson. And they're going to say that she traveled. And Cooper Zachary will check in for Kylie Thompson with the minute and 50 seconds remaining here in the first half. With Ariana Garza the inbound for San Isidro. Garza. Back to Garza for 3. Offensive rebound by Elizondo, who puts up the shot, and rebounded by Philippi. 1 minute and 35 seconds, and the pass intended for Zachary is stolen by Ariana Garza. Garza over to Alvarez, down low pass to Garza. to Reyes. And the Cowgirls force another turnover. Garcia over to Johnson. Johnson dribbles, passes it to Ralph inside, puts up the shot. Rebounded by Johnson, who puts it up, and it is good. Alvarez is called for traveling with 1 minute and 6 seconds remaining here in the first half. Philippi inbounds the ball to Alicia Garcia. Garcia to Johnson. Johnson dribbles. Inside pass down low. Deflected from Ashton Ralph to Cooper Zachary. Loose ball picked up by Garcia. Garcia to Johnson. Johnson puts up the shot. It is good. Cammie Johnson with 39 seconds. Head coach Jose Martinez calls timeout with your Cowgirls up by 14, 29-15 over the San Isidro Lady Tigers. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in here live tonight on YouTube, as Facebook was having some complications. Tonight's 2024 by-district basketball playoff game between the San Isidro Lady Tigers representing District 32 1A versus your Dehennis Cowgirls from District 31 1A, live here from Charlotte High School. The winner of this matchup will advance to face the winner of Moulton and Richards at the end of this week. .39 seconds remaining here in the first half. Ana Elizondo to inbound for San Isidro. Gives the ball to Garza. Garza over to Reyes. Back to Garza. Garza over to Cantu. Cantu to Reyes. Back over to Garza. Garza dribbles. Pass inside to Elizondo, who puts up the shot. Rebounded by Ralph. Philippi with 15 seconds brings the ball down the court. Swings it up to Johnson. To Everett. To Ralph. Ralph puts up the shot. As deflected by Peyton Beard, who checked in for the Cowgirls. And that will be the end of the first half with your Dehennis Cowgirls leading 29-15. We'll be back for second half action in just a minute. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to start the second half here live from Charlotte High School. Leading all scores for the Cowgirls. There are 4 Cowgirls with 6 points each. Cammie Johnson with 6 points. Ashton Ralph with 6 points. Alicia Garcia with 6 points. Kylie Thompson with 6 points. Cooper Zachary with 3 points. And Riley Philippi with 2 points. And the Cowgirls up 29-15 as we get ready to start the third quarter. Bi-district basketball playoff game between the D'Hanis Cowgirls and the San Isidro Lady Tigers. Back on the floor for your Cowgirls, the starters: number 2, Cammie Johnson; number 3, Ashton Ralph; number 4, Riley Philippi; number 12, Alicia Garcia; and number 14, Kylie Thompson. And the starters once again for the San Isidro Lady Tigers: number 4, Natalie Alvarez; number 10, Ariana Garza; number 11, Olivia Reyes; number 13, Ana Elizondo; and number 21, Eloisa Cantu. As the Cowgirls will inbound to start the second half. Philippi to inbound to Garcia. And they're going to restart the clock. They're going to restart as the ref stopped the game so they can change the quarter. So once again, we'll try this again. Riley Philippi to inbound the ball to start the second half to Garcia. Garcia over to Philippi. Back up top to Garcia. Gets a screen from Johnson. Pass down low to Thompson, who puts it up. Rebounded by Garza. Deflected into the corner. Garcia picks up the loose ball. Garcia pushes the ball down the court. Stops her dribble, puts up the shot. Blocked into the hands of Kylie Thompson, who puts it up. It is good. Loose ball back into the hands of Alicia Garcia. Bounce pass to Cammie Johnson, who lays it up, and it is good. 8 points for Johnson. And stolen by Johnson. Johnson back up top to Garcia. Over to Philippi. Bounce pass down low to Ralph, who puts up the shot. Rebounded by Kylie Thompson, who puts it up. It is good. 10 points for Thompson here in the third quarter. And another turnover forced by Ralph. And off the hands of Alicia Garcia. As Elizondo inbounds the ball to Garza. Garcia dribbles and ball goes out of bounds off the Cowgirls. Ariana Garza the inbound for the Tigers. Deflected by Johnson into the hands of Cantu. Over to Reyes. Reyes to Garza. Cross court pass to Cantu. Cantu dribbles. Back to Garza for the three. And it is good. Garcia over to Johnson. Johnson up top to Thompson. Over to Garcia. Garcia dribbles. Puts up the shot. It is good for Alicia Garcia. 8 points for Garcia. And Garza puts up the shot. Loose ball deflected into the hands of Johnson. Johnson bounce pass to Kylie Thompson. It is good. Bounce pass to Garza. Garza inside to Elizondo, who puts up the shot. And it is good for the Lady Tigers. Garcia to Ralph. Bounce pass down low to Philippi, who puts up the shot. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson for Thompson for 3. Rebounded by Elizondo. And the ball will go out of bounds off of Cammie Johnson. As number 4, Natalie Alvarez, will check in for Andrea Garcia. Elizondo inbounds the ball to Cantu. Over to Garza. Garza guarded by Johnson up top. Inside pass to Elizondo. Loose ball picked up by Johnson. They're going to call a foul on number 13, Ana Elizondo. That's going to be her first foul. So the ball will go over to the Cowgirls with 4:29 here in the third quarter. Philippi inbounds the ball to Garcia. Garcia over to Philippi. Down low to Johnson. Johnson dribbles, puts up the shot. And saved by Elizondo. They're going to say her foot was out of bounds. Ball will go over and remain with the Cowgirls. Philippi to inbound. To Garcia. Bounce pass to Philippi. Philippi dribbles, puts up the shot. Gets her own offensive rebound into the hands of Ralph. Ralph to Johnson for 3. Rebounded by Garcia. Bounce pass into the hands of Philippi. And Ralph dribbles, and they're going to say that Ralph took an extra step and traveled. And head coach Jose Martinez will call a full timeout, so we're going to take a timeout with them. You're watching the Hennis Cowgirl basketball. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, live from Charlotte High School. By-district basketball playoff action between the San Isidro Lady Tigers and your Hennis Cowgirls. As the Cowgirls holding on to a 19-point lead here in quarter number 3. With 3 minutes and 51 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3. On the floor for your Cowgirls, Cammie Johnson, Riley Philippi, Alicia Garcia, Kylie Thompson, and number 3, Ashton Ralph. On the floor for the Lady Tigers, Ana Elizondo, Olivia Reyes, Ariana Garza, Eloisa Cantu, and a little confusion there from the referees as the Tigers inbound the ball. Garza. His pass is intercepted by Ralph. Ralph to Garcia. Garcia dribbles, drives, puts up the shot. Rebounded by Elizondo, and they're going to call the foul on number 14, Kylie Thompson. That is going to be her third foul, as Cooper Zachary will check in for Thompson. As Elizondo inbound for the Lady Tigers. Inbounds the ball to Garza. Garza being pressured in the backcourt by Johnson and Garcia. Elizondo to Garza. Garza dribbles, drives, puts up the shot. It is good. And Garcia will bring the ball up for the Cowgirls. Garcia up top to Johnson. Back over to Ralph. To Philippi. Philippi down the baseline. Loses balance and control into the hands of Elizondo. And Garza to Cantu. And they're going to say that's double dribble. Ball will go back over to the Cowgirls with 2 minutes and 44 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. And number 15, Peyton Beard, checks in for Ashton Ralph. So Philippi, Garcia, Johnson, Beard, and Zachary on the floor for your Cowgirls. Garcia over to Johnson. Bounce past to Beard. Beard will get called for traveling. Stops the clock with 2 minutes and 32 seconds. And Ana Elizondo the inbound for the Tigers. To Cantu. Bounce pass to Alvarez. Back to Cantu. To Elizondo. To Garza. Garza dribbles into the hands of Garcia for the steal. Garcia dribbles, bounce pass to Johnson, who puts it up. It is good for Cammie Johnson. Elizondo kicks it out for three. Rebounded by Cantu. Alvarez puts up the shot. Rebounded by Philippi. Garcia to Philippi. Up top to Johnson. To Garcia. Garcia inside of Beard. Beard will get called for traveling once again with 1 minute and 24 seconds. And Sage Everett will check in for Alicia Garcia. Elizondo the inbound. And the ball is knocked out of bounds off the Cowgirls. Ariana Garza the inbound to Alvarez. Alvarez to Martinez to Garza. And they're going to call her for traveling. 1 minute and 12 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. That's Philippi to inbound to Cammie Johnson. Johnson to Everett. Everett up top to Philippi. Over to Zachary. Zachary to Everett. Everett bounce pass to Johnson. Johnson turns, spins, puts up the shot. Rebounded by Reyes. And Ariana Garza sets up the offense for the Light Tigers. Over to Alvarez. Alvarez dribbles down the baseline. Back out for three to Elizondo. Rebounded by Beard. Deflected into the hands of Riley Philippi. Johnson bounce pass to Everett up top. 8 seconds. Everett dribbles, drives. And they're going to call the foul on number 11, Olivia Reyes. That's going to be her first foul. And checking in for the Cowgirls is number 20, Marina Aguilar, for Riley Philippi with 5 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Peyton Beard inbound. To Johnson. Johnson for three. Rebounded by Aguilar. Aguilar goes up, and they're going to say that will be the end of the third quarter with your Dehennis Cowgirls leading 41-22 over the San Isidro Lady Tigers. We'll be back for fourth quarter action in just a minute.
Hi, welcome back. I'm certainly glad you could join me today because today is a very, very special day to me, and I'm glad that you're here to share it with me. So let's get started. Tell you what, I want to get you to try being creative on canvas, just to take your time and sit down and have nothing in mind when you start. Just have a good feeling and be happy and in love with life and your world, and sit down and begin playing. Okay, now I'm going to wash the old brush. And as you know, we wash our brushes with odorless thinner, shake off the excess, just beat the devil out of it. I hope you've enjoyed this. It's a super little painting. It'll teach you a great deal. And I want to thank you once again for sharing today with me, because this was a very special day. And from all of us here, I'd like to wish you happy painting.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Fourth quarter action. Cowgirls leading 41-22 over the San Isidro Lady Tigers. San Isidro to inbound. Eloisa Cantu to inbound for the Tigers. Leading all scorers in the game for the Cowgirls, Kylie Thompson with 12 points, followed by Cammie Johnson with 10. Alicia Garcia with 8 points, Ashton Ralph with 6, Cooper Zachary with 3. And Garcia looks to add 2 more as she does. And heading back to the free throw line for the and one opportunity. So Alicia Garcia now with 10 points. And one free throw attempt coming up for Garcia. Free throws up and good. Dehennis up by 22. Shot is up by Alvarez, rebounded by Philippi. Garcia gets a screen from Ralph. Garcia puts up the shot off the backboard. It is good for Alicia Garcia, back-to-back buckets. That is 12 points now for her in this game. Loose balls picked up by Philippi. Philippi dribbles, drives, lays it up. Rebounded by Ralph, who puts it up. Rebounded by Elizondo. And Garza takes the ball down the court, guarded by Garcia. Garza, inside pass to Elizondo, will be deflected off the Cowgirls, as Cooper Zachary will check in for Riley Philippi. Garza to inbound to Alvarez, who puts it off the backboard. It is good. Garcia swings it over to Johnson, to Ralph, down low, pass to Kylie Thompson, who puts it up. Gets her own offensive rebound, goes back up, deflected into the hands of Cooper Zachary, who puts up the shot. It is good. Cooper Zachary with 5 points tonight. Stolen by Garcia, and Garcia is going to get fouled by number 21, Eloisa Cantu. That's going to be her third. And Cooper Zachary to inbound for the Cowgirls with 6 minutes and 23 seconds remaining here in the game. Garcia to Zachary. Bounce pass to Johnson. Johnson to Ralph. Up top to Garcia. Garcia dribbling, gets a screen from Thompson. Offensive rebounded by Cooper Zachary. And Zachary with 7 points tonight. as Ariana Garza takes it the distance and lays it up, and it is good for San Isidro. Screen from Ralph. Garcia dribbles, drives, puts up a shot. It is good. Garza takes it the distance, puts up the shot. Rebounded by Garcia. To Ralph. Ralph dribbles, drives, and loose ball picked up by Elizondo. As Garza takes the ball down the court. And they're going to call the foul on number 3, Ashton Ralph. That's going to be her first foul, with Cooper Zachary checking out and Riley Philippi checking back in. Garza inbound for San Isidro. Bounce pass to Alvarez. And stolen by Garcia. And Alicia Garcia will lay it up. And it is good. Garza. Loose ball once again. Picked up. Deflected into the hands of Kylie Thompson to Johnson. Johnson puts up the shot. And the ball will go over to San Isidro with 4 minutes and 30 seconds. With Andrea Garcia checking in for the Lady Tigers, for Olivia Reyes, and number 10 Ellie Lutz checking in for Kylie Thompson. Alicia Garcia now with 16 points. Martinez to Garcia in the corner, puts up the shot, rebounded by Philippi. Philippi dribbles, drives, puts up the shot, and rebounded by Garcia. Philippi from behind saves the ball, and the ball will go out of bounds off the Cowgirls. Elizondo inbounds the ball, stolen by Ralph. Ralph dribbling down the court. Inside to Garcia. Garcia dribbles, drives, puts up a shot. And they're going to call the foul. Number 10, Ellie Lutz. That's going to be her first foul. With Ana Elizondo to inbound for the Lady Tigers. To Eloisa Cantu. Cantu to Elizondo. Up top to Martinez. Martinez over to Alvarez. Loose ball picked up by Garcia. Shot blocked by Ralph into the hands of Cantu, who puts up the shot. Rebounded by Philippi. Garcia to Ralph. Ralph dribbles, drives, puts up the shot. And Ashton Ralph will get fouled and sent to the free throw line for 2 attempts with 3 minutes and 23 seconds remaining here in the game. First free throw coming up for Ashton Ralph is up and off the side of the rim. As Sage Everett will check in for Cammie Johnson. Ashton Ralph, second free throw attempt. Is up and off the front of the rim. And they're going to call a lane violation. So Ashton Ralph will get a third free throw attempt. Three minutes and 23 seconds. Ralph with the free throw. Rebounded by Elizondo. Cantu to Elizondo. Puts up the shot. Rebounded by Ralph. Ralph dribbling. Puts up the shot. Loose ball picked up. They're going to say tie up. Possession arrow remains with the Cowgirls underneath the basket. 3:03 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Riley Philippi, Sage Everett, Alicia Garcia, Ashton Ralph, and Ellie Lutz on the floor for your Cowgirls. Ralph back up top to Everett. Everett dribbles, drives, puts up the shot. And the ball will go over to the Lady Tigers. Elizondo dribbles, drives, kicks it out to Garcia. Garcia guarded by Ralph. Garcia puts up the shot, and it is good for Andrea Garcia. 2:35 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Alicia Garcia over to Philippi. Philippi to Everett. Everett to Ralph up top. Gets a screen from Garcia. Ralph. Well, they're going to call the offensive foul on Alicia Garcia. And that's going to be her third foul. So subs coming in for the Cowgirls. Cooper Zachary, Peyton Beard, Marina Aguilar coming in for Alicia Garcia, Ellie Lutz, and Riley Philippi. As Ana Elizondo the inbound for the Lady Tigers. To Andrea Garcia, and Elizondo will bring the ball up. Swings it over to Guevara. And they're going to get her for traveling. Stops the clock with 2 minutes and 11 seconds. Beard inbounds the ball. Ralph. Ralph over to Everett. Everett passes it down low to Ashton Ralph. And Ralph gets on the board for her 8th point tonight. Garcia to Elizondo. To Guevara. And stolen by Ralph. Ralph puts up the shot. Blocked by Garcia. Elizondo puts up the shot. And it is good. 1 minute and 25 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. And head coach Jose Martinez will call timeout. Just for a substitution, and checking back in is Ellie Lutz for Ashton Ralph. 1 minute and 24 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for your Cowgirls, Sage Everett, Peyton Beard, Cooper Zachary, Marina Aguilar, and Ellie Lutz. Once again, 1 minute and 24 seconds. Cowgirls leading 56-30 in this bi-district basketball playoff game. Everett to Beard. Beard to Lutz. Lutz up top to Zachary. Zachary to Aguilar. Inside pass intended for Everett into the hands of Elizondo. And Garza brings the ball up the court for the Tigers. Puts up the shot. Gets her own offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Becerra. Up top to Elizondo for three. Rebounded by Zachary. 45 seconds. Everett to Zachary. To Everett. 25 seconds to Aguilar. Aguilar puts up the shot, and it is good for Marina Aguilar. 14 seconds. Guevara for three. Melanie Guevara connects. And the Dejenes Cowgirls are bi-district champions as they are victorious 58-33 over the San Isidro Lady Tigers. Once we find out who they'll be playing at the end of the week, we'll post it, we'll share it. So until next time, good night and